Here's a question. What do an Olympic sprinter, a best-selling novelist, and the guy who lost 50 pounds all have in common? They all had the same goals as thousands of people who failed. The sprinter wasn't the only one who wanted gold. The novelist wasn't the only one who wanted to write a book. The guy who lost weight wasn't the only one who wanted to get fit. So everyone has the same goals. Why do some people actually get there? James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, has an answer for this. And once you heard it, you can't unhear it. You do not rise the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. That one sentence changed how I think about everything. Let me break it down. Goals feel productive. You write them down, you feel good about yourself, you post them somewhere you can see them. But there are three serious problems with the goal-based thinking. Problem 1. Everyone has the same goals. Think about it. Every single athlete at the Olympics wants to win. Every startup founder wants to build something big. If goals were the deciding factor, they'd succeed equally. They don't. So the goals is not what separates winners from everyone else. Problem 2. Goals make you miserable until you hit them. When your entire sense of progress is tied to one outcome, you are in a constant state of failure until the moment you succeed. I'll happy when I lose 20 pounds. I'll feel good when I finish the project. You are putting your satisfaction on hold, waiting for a future moment that might never come. Psychologists call this arrival fallacy, the belief that reaching a goal will make you permanently fulfilled. It doesn't, because the moment you hit one goal, your brain immediately wants the next one. Problem 3. Goals have an expiration date. You train for a marathon, you finish it. Then what? A lot of people feel completely lost after achieving a big goal. The thing that was pulling them forward is gone. There is nothing left. The goal was the destination, but there was no road built for after. Goals are a finish line. But life doesn't have a finish line. So, what's the alternative? A system is the process you commit to every day, regardless of how motivated you feel, regardless of results, regardless of how far away the finish line seems. Let me make the difference concrete. The goal is to write a novel. The system is writing 300 words every morning before you check your phone. The goal is to get fit. The system is a 20-minute workout before work, Monday through Friday. No exceptions. The goal is to grow a business. The system is 2 hours of focused work on revenue generating tasks before you answer a single email. Notice what's different? The goal is about the future outcome you don't control. The system is about the present action you completely control. And here's what makes this powerful. If you follow the system, the outcome happens as a side effect. Scott Adams, the creator of Dilbert, put it bluntly. Goals are for losers. Systems are for winners. That sounds harsh, but what he means is this. If you are purely goal-oriented, you are in a state of failure every single day until one moment to succeed. Maybe that moment never comes. But if you are system-oriented, you are winning every single day you follow your process. The success is built into the repetition itself. Let's make this even more concrete with 3 examples. Writing. A goal-oriented writer says, I want to publish a book this year. Some days they write 2,000 words. Other days they do nothing, because the goal feels too distant and overwhelming. Progress feels invisible. Momentum dies. A system-oriented writer says, I write 500 words every morning. They don't wait for inspiration. They don't negotiate with themselves. After 8 months, they have 120,000 words. That's 2 books. Fitness. Most people fail at the fitness because they focus on the scale. The scale becomes a source of anxiety. Some weeks it gets down, some weeks it doesn't. Even when you're doing everything right, one bad week kills all the motivation. The system approach? Stop tracking your weight. Track down your workouts. Track down your workouts. Did I show up today? That's the only question that matters. Consistency compounds. The body change as a side effect. Learning a skill. The goal. I want to be fluent in Spanish in a year. That's overwhelming. Progress is invisible. Most people quit within 2 months. The system. I spend 20 minutes on Spanish every day. No exceptions. In a year, you've accumulated over 120 hours of deliberate practice. That's real fluency theory. The pattern is always the same. Goals tell you where to go. Systems are actually to get you there. So, here's what I want you to take away from this. Stop asking, what do I want to achieve? Start asking, who do I want to become? And what does that person do every single day? Because identity shapes behavior, and behavior, repeated long enough, becomes your life. Goals are fine as a compass. They give you direction. But your system is the engine. And if the engine is broken, it doesn't matter where you're trying to go. So fix the engine. If this change how you're thinking about your habits or your work, let me know in the comments. I'm curious what systems you are going to build. See you in the next one.